Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Karen for the win here, coming at you guys with another video. And first things first, what we're going to do is we are going to get into Kai. So this is going to be another dual unit review, and I'm just going to be going over these two characters, explaining to you guys why these characters are so powerful. So first I want to start off with Baal and Sezan. Baal and Sezan I got from my reroll, my 30 summon reroll. I wanted to reroll for a 5-star. Particularly, I would have preferred a support, but Baal and Sezan was definitely on my list because of his third skill: decreases speed, defense, and unhealable. 3 debuffs in one skill. That is OP. Even though it's a 6-turn cooldown, it's definitely worth it, considering you can get this to 100% chance. But as for now, 75% for me is enough, and I will be working on this at least to get this to 2, so I can get this to a 50% chance of poison. And he doubles up as such a good unit because he provides 2 crucial things that you need to kill enemies in this game, which is defense down and poison. So those two hand in hand work great together. As well as the artifact I have on him is the Oath Key, decreases chance of missing by 12%. I think it's 20% once maxed out. If I can get a better artifact, this probably won't be there, but for now we'll keep it there so he can have increased chance of landing his debuffs, which he actually lands at a decent tick with this item on. So if you don't have any good artifacts, you can just go with this if you have it in your inventory. And the build I'm going with is speed effectiveness, because I want him to blow the socks off of whoever he's going against, so that way he can use this first turn, as well as PvP. He will be able to use this first turn. I get defense down. Depending on who goes next, I could possibly take out the enemy, but this could also backfire on you if they have like a debuff clean unit. If your second DPS unit is not fast enough to follow up with the defense down, then they would just literally clear all the debuffs that you just caused. If they're not an immunity team, if they're a cleanse team, they would just cleanse all the debuffs, and it would just basically nullify what he just did. And then let's go into for substats. What you would want to get is, you can go, anything is pretty much, it's up to you. My Baal and Sezan, I wanted him to be a hybrid, so he's a little bit tanky, he does a little bit damage, but he's mostly there to provide the necessary debuffs that he provides. So he's mainly just there for debuff, which is why I went for debuff accuracy and speed. So that's the only thing he's really there for. He's not there for damage, but at the same time, I do want him to do a little bit of damage, and he's not there to be tanky, but at the same time, I don't want him to just get one shot. So that's my Baal and Sezan build. Let's go into Kise. Now this unit for me is absolutely ridiculous. I didn't realize how good she was until I got better gear and I leveled her up a little bit more, because I've been sleeping on her. I mean, I knew she was good just by reading her kit, but man, if Baal and Sezan gets defense down and she follows up with her 3, like the damage increase, honestly, it's actually ridiculous. Like, let's say I could use her 3 on a boss who doesn't have defense down, and I would probably only take about 10-15%. But if that boss has defense down and I go for this move, I've hit for like 60% HP, and I'm not even maxed out on her, any of her gear in particular. So let's get into her sub gear and see what I got going. So right here, I'm going all attack percentage. Once I can find an attack percentage necklace, I will get rid of this, but for now this is just fine because it has critical hit chance, critical hit, health, a little bit of speed, so it's just fine right now. But this is the money maker right here, 24% tack, another free item that you can get just by clearing the labyrinth and making sure you open all the gold chests. You will eventually get this right here. And then we go into this. Everyone knows what this is. This is a Santa hat that came from that free event. And then here, attack speed, critical hit chance. So you mainly want critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and attack speed. A little bit of HP, a little bit of defense is not bad, but you mainly want her to, whatever she hits, you want her to blow it away. So that's my build for her. She currently has the highest attack on my entire team, almost reaching 2,000, as you can see there. And let's get into what her skills do. So right here, she grants stealth. Here, she automatically ignores defense if she's stealth. And here, she destroys barriers. Like, literally, this skill right here, if let's say on the Rose stage, if Rose gave someone a barrier and, like, let's say their HP was already low, I would literally burn this and absolutely destroy them. So this skill should not be slept on. And we're gonna get back into Baal and Sezan. So when you're using Baal and Sezan, you obviously use the 3 first, and then pay attention to this skill, because I didn't realize how good this skill was until I started using it correctly. So you can leave enemies alive and then have Baal and Sezan just come and clean up with this and reset this whole entire skill and use it right again. So that's a quick little tip that I wasn't really using to my advantage when I first started playing. So that's something you guys should do. Also with her, you could hold off on her 3 until you get defense down, because it will in the end pay off a lot better as far as damage goes. So that's my build for those guys, and I'll see you guys later.